Hello, I'm Mike Nye. Here we are preparing for the holiday season. Everybody busy decorating the Christmas trees, the holiday mantles, hanging up their stockings over there, sipping on hot chocolate. It's that magical time of year when I find myself thinking, how the heck am I going to go all the way to February for The Walking Dead to come back on television? And I'm not the only person that's sad about that. It seems like the entire country is crazy about zombies right now. As a matter of fact, the United States government is on this bandwagon, telling people how to survive zombie apocalypse on the CDC website. As a matter of fact, right here it is. They say, get a kit, make a plan, be prepared. Right there, from the federal government website. Well, I'd like to talk a little bit about this kit that they have. They say right here a couple of things: flashlight, radio, little hand crank deal, so when the power goes out, that's handy. First aid kit, because you're going to need such things. It's handy as well. Flashlight, because it's going to be dark, because the power will be out. Alright? Now we got some canned food. This will last for a long time. It'll feed you. It'll be nice, healthy, fill your stomach, and you'll be good. Salt, because not only is it for salt, for taste, but you can store food with it, something like that. Water. You're going to need lots of water. 1 gallon a day, or 1 gallon for each person per day. So if there's 4 of us, there's 4 gallons per day. And I want to live like at least 3 days. So we're talking 12 gallons. Okay, now this is all okay. Okay. Even the FEMA website at ready.gov, they say you need a 3-day food supply. This, of course, is not going to last 3 days. And they say choose the foods that you're going to eat, that the people in your group are going to eat. If your family isn't going to eat it, there's no reason to save it. Okay? Remember that the people that have special dietary needs, the people are lactose intolerant, don't give them a bunch of milk. They're not going to want it. And avoid foods that make you thirsty. You've only got a certain amount of water, so avoid the beef jerky, anything like that. Matter of fact, choose foods that are high in liquid content. That way you're not thirsty as often when you're eating. Okay, and this is all great. This is a great plan, but I think that they can step it up a little bit. Because as Max Brooks, the writer of the Zombie Survival Guide, stated, when the living dead triumph, the world degenerates into utter chaos. All social order evaporates. So, this means that food and flashlights aren't going to keep you along without any kind of social structure in place. It's not going to do it. There's going to be no cops, there's going to be no firemen, there's going to be no hospitals operating, because the zombies are just going to take over. So, I've assembled a little bit of a kit here that I think is going to help out a little bit. Rope. You're going to need rope for something, trust me. You just need to be versatile. You need to be able to tie it out on a line, put some cans on the end of it, tie it to a pole. A zombie walks by, starts kicking it, cans make noise. Good. Alright? No early warning. Charcoal lighter fluid or gasoline would be even better. Gasoline for maybe like a Coleman dual fuel stove so you can cook. Some tools. Basic tools. Going to come in very handy. A saw. Not only can you cut things like trees, but if you need to make a zombie a little bit smaller, fit it into a trash bag, this will definitely come in handy for that. Now cigarettes. I don't smoke, but you know what? This is going to be even better than money. And money doesn't mean anything anymore. Cigarettes, alcohol, water, food, that's going to be more valuable than anything else you can think of. And as Rob Richardson of the Wilderness and Urban Survival, he feels the same way. As a matter of fact, the way he puts it, where the hell are the guns? He says, in a zombie apocalypse or not, failing to mention the benefits of carrying a knife and a gun is just plain stupid. Yes, they do mention carrying a utility knife, the CDC does, but come on, what the hell is a utility knife going to do for you? When was the last time you seen someone building a shelter with a utility knife? It's a good point. So, we're going to move on to zombie defense weapons. Hammer, of course, you can smack the zombie in the noggin with something like this, or build a shelter. Fillet knife, dual purpose. Fillet fish in the zombie's face. Obvious enough. Something like this. You're going to want a little bit more protection than this flashlight right here on your head. You're probably going to want your splatter shield. Because you don't want zombie guts in your face, which is gross. If you do get zombie guts in your face, you're going to want soap. Lots of soap. Not to use your hand sanitizer stuff because your hands are going to be nasty. But you know, even then, these here hand weapons aren't always going to cut the chase here. You know. So we're going to move on to a little more serious. You're going to want firearms. 9mm handgun, good choice. Let me tell you why. Ammo's cheap and it's effective. 100 rounds for $25, you can't beat that. And it's a common firearm, so you'll be able to find lots and lots of ammo for it when everything goes bad. And then, also something like this. This is also a 9mm, fires the same round as this. So it's really useful, versatile. You can use the same bullet, either this gun or this gun, whatever you might need, whatever the time calls for. Sometimes the rifle is a little more handy than a pistol. Sight like this is nice and easy target acquisition. No scope, or there's no zoom, so you don't have to worry about magnification getting in your way when you pull up the weapon. Zombie's right there, shoot him. Always aim for the head. If he's on a run, 12 gauge pump shotgun, that's the way to go. Once again, ammo's cheap, and it's just scary sounding, because you're going to have people coming up to your door. I mean, people are going to want your water, and your food, and your salt. Now, when you got this baby on the other side of the door, see, that's pretty scary, wasn't it? See? So, that being said, we're starting to get this kit rounded out a little bit better that the CDC says that we should have. But, I'll tell you what, if you don't have any guns, don't worry about it, because according to a 2004 National Firearms Survey, 38% of households report having guns in them. 48% of those people with guns report owning more than 4 guns. So when they go to the hospital and find out it's overrun with zombies, you go walking behind them, take their gun. You'll be good to go. There's lots of guns out there. So, the CDC needs to be a little more realistic here with their planning. We got a whole table full of stuff they didn't even tell me I was going to need. They need to say, get a kit, make a plan, be prepared, and carry a very, very big stick. That's what I'm thinking. Thank you very much and enjoy your holidays.